Hey, welcome back, Crime Think Tank family. I hope you all are having a restful Sunday today. For those of you who do know how to pray, can pray, and will pray, we do solicit your prayers because we are getting ready to be impacted here on the Texas West Coast with a tropical storm that's coming off of the heels of the storm that hit Jamaica here these past few days. So we definitely will appreciate your prayers in this Texas West Coast area. So today we're going to be diving into a funny story, serious, but it's also very, very odd. It's a story about a man named Michael Fleming. Michael Fleming is from Florida, and he attempted a bizarre bank robbery. Now, the date of this robbery was Saturday, which was June the 29th, 2024. It was around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Michael went ahead and waltzed into the Chase Bank. He actually went to a bank before that, but that bank was closed. So he saw just a few ways down this Chase Bank. So he waltzes into this bank, and the bank is actually located off of US Highway 441 in Lady Lake, Florida. It's important to note here, Michael has no prior bank robbery record. So in and of itself, you already know there's something else going on here with Mr. Fleming. So he fills out the withdrawal slip, walks up to the teller, hands it to her, and on the withdrawal slip, it says a grand total of, wait for it, 1 cent. Yeah, you heard it. That's right. He asked for 1 single cent. Now, ask yourself this question. What could drive someone to commit such an odd crime? Let's put on our speculative detective hats this evening. And you know that's what we always do here on Crime Think Tank. We pull back the covers, we pull back the layers. We don't just look at surface level of people, places, and things. We look at, you know what's behind all of that, using our critical thinking skills. Was Michael facing a personal financial crisis or a professional crisis? Was he unable to keep up with his living expenses? Rent is high, gas is high, food is high today. Or perhaps did he harm someone and he saw arrest as a way out? Or maybe he's just tired of this rat race. Was he looking for a rent-free lifestyle behind bars? Or could it even be a health crisis that's driving his action? Or is he dodging child support payments he can't afford? These are all things that we're going to ponder together. Why would someone with no prior record pull off such a crazy stunt? Is Michael a master of unconventional escapes? Is he a mastermind? Or is he just simply desperate? Before I have you go ahead and drop your comments below, I want to solicit your likes. Please, if you're finding any value in what we're sharing here, please like the channel. We are new and we are definitely trying to provide content that is going to be valuable to you. You can subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell for any new content that we're going to be rolling out here really soon. Know that you are greatly appreciated. Our subscribers, those of you that have recently subscribed, and those of you that are viewing this channel for the first time. We're going to look at a video on Michael, and then after that, I also have the actual police report. So I'm going to read a little bit of that, and then we're going to let you go. Stay tuned.
A Florida man is facing a felony robbery charge after he allegedly tried to withdraw 1 cent from a bank in Sumter County. A man, later identified as Michel Fleming, walked into the bank and filled out a withdrawal slip for 1 cent and handed it to a bank teller. The affidavit said, the bank teller reportedly told Fleming he couldn't withdraw a penny. "So, you want me to say the other word?" Fleming told the bank teller, according to the arrest report. No other details about their alleged conversation were revealed in the affidavit, but deputies said the bank teller was in fear of possible violence, so she called law enforcement. Deputies said they had probable cause to believe Fleming did violate Florida's robbery laws. The 41-year-old man was transported to the Sumter County Detention Center, where he remains on $5,000 bond as of Tuesday afternoon, online jail records show.
There you have it. Michael, looking at his photo, he looks more exhausted and tired. He does look kind of wild-eyed there, but he also looks very tired to me. I don't know. So you all tell me what you think. So we're going to go ahead and look at this arrest report here. Okay, so when we look down the arrest report, we see here that Michael is 41 years old. He is a resident, of course, I see it says his address is in Summerfield, Florida. Now, if you look underneath that, you see the charge. It gives the Florida state statute. It also says that he is under a no bond. The charge level is a felony, and also the arrest offense code is robbery. Okay, so if we look down just a little bit further, we're going to go down to the second to the last paragraph here, because I think this is what's really important, and we can glean just a little bit more of Michael's thought process, maybe not in totality, but we can kind of gather his mindset. So it says here, the defendant stated, quote, "Most of the time, the way tellers are trained, if someone comes in to rob you, you give them the money and let them go," end quote. The defendant advised he was expecting the bank teller to give him the 1 cent, at which time he would then sit in the chair and wait for law enforcement. The defendant advised after not receiving anything from the teller, he just waited in the lobby for law enforcement to arrive. The defendant advised his goal was to be arrested. His goal was to be arrested. The defendant did not obtain any money from the bank teller during the robbery. It should be noted the defendant does not have a bank account with Chase Bank. Based on the investigation conducted, your affiant, which is a deputy, has probable cause to believe and does believe the defendant did violate the Florida state statute, robbery. The defendant was then transported to the Sumter County Detention Center for booking and processing by Deputy Munster in a marked patrol vehicle. A criminal history query was conducted on the defendant, revealing him to have no prior guilty convictions for robbery. The defendant was provided with the correct bond in accordance with the bond schedule. So there you have it, team. Go ahead, jump in the comments, Let me know what you think. Do you think that he should have been transferred to the jail? Or maybe he should have been deemed qualified for Baker acting and transported to a mental health facility. Crime Think Tank family, thank you for watching and listening. Take care and shalom.